Hello everyone, this is Herb from World of Walt coming to you today, not from Walt Disney World, but instead from the Disney Dream, currently at Port Canaveral, getting ready to take off on a 3-day cruise. So glad that you could be here to check out a little walk around on the Disney Dream. If the technology holds up, I hope to do a couple live broadcasts while on board so I can be able to share everything that's happening on the ship. It is a chilly Florida day. Well, it's warmed up a little bit. It's in the 60s. But the stops on this ship include the Bahamas and Castaway Cay. So I think we'll have a little bit warmer weather there. And I will do my best to take you along, show you what's going on. Robin, thanks for joining. Ron, wish you were here. Hi, Kathleen. Thanks for being here on the broadcast. It is a good day to bundle up. Hey Matthew, thanks for joining me on board the Disney Dream. We are still docked here at Port Canaveral, and I wanted to show everyone around the ship just a little bit. Sarah's talking about arguments with the aqueduct. We're actually going to walk back past that in just a second so everybody can check it out. So the nice folks at Disney have sponsored me to join this cruise, and I'm very thankful that they did, and I'm thankful that I can share it with you. Hey Blake, thanks for being on the broadcast. We are still at port here at Port Canaveral. I think most people are probably on board the ship. Won't be too much longer before the muster drill, where everyone has to check out where they go with their life preservers in case anything crazy happens. And then the fun begins. So glad that you could be here with me. Cordy's got a cruise plan for December. Good for you. I hope you have a good time. Lacey said she'd like to take a Disney cruise sometime. Hope you get a chance to do that. The ship is beautiful. This is my first time on board. Have really enjoyed exploring the ship so far. Thomas was an original cast member before opening day for Walt Disney World. That is amazing. I would actually love to maybe do an article with you sometime. Send me an email, info@worldofwalt.com. Let me know about your history with the company, and maybe we can chat a little bit. Kathy's got a cruise in December. Hope you have a good time. Thomas said entertainment 18 hours a day. I can't wait to see some of the shows that take place here. I think they're really going to be terrific. Patty says Disney Cruise is the best. Glad you could be here with me while we are still docked and I've got a good connection. I'm hoping that the connection will hold up while at sea, maybe Castaway Cay. I'll be able to do a little bit more info for you. Okay, I'm going to walk past the front of the ship. I'm going to take a little tour around. We'll see what's going on at the pool, and even though it is what I would call a chilly 65 degrees, there are plenty of people at the pool here today. Brenda, dreams to be on the Dream. I hope that's a dream that comes true for you someday. Angelica says it's on her bucket list. Glad you could join me to see what it's like. Benjamin says, I'm having a Star Wars night. No, I don't think so. There's a pirate night. I think the ship might, or this cruise might be a day too short. Russ Reeves, thanks for being here. Amy said, I love Beauty and the Beast. That's one that I'm especially looking forward to. One of my favorite Disney animated movies of all time. Patrick says, am I taking a cruise or am I just touring? So I'm actually fortunate enough to be able to take this cruise, thanks to the nice folks at Disney, and I wanted to share some of it with you. Going by Satellite Falls, the front of the ship. A little bit windy today, a little bit chilly today. Claire has a trip coming up in November. Hope you have a good time. Hey Dawn, thank you for being here. Made it on board the ship. So the boarding process, plenty of lines, but it actually moved along pretty well. So I had a parking spot in the garage since I drove in from Orlando. And then there was a line to get into the terminal and go through an initial set of security. And then they called people by boarding groups, and that went fine. So it was a well-oiled machine getting everybody on the ship. Denise is going to be here on March 19th for the first time cruise. Good for you. Hope you have a good time. I'm currently on deck. I guess this would be 12 or 13. And started midship, went up to the front. Now I'm going to go down a level. We'll be able to see all the people checking out the pool. And there is the buffet restaurant towards the back. Had a chance to get a quick bite to eat, and wow, the food seems like it's kind of endless. So I'm already planning to add 3 or 4 pounds before the end of this, but I think that's how that goes. Frozen was playing on the big screen by the TV. Kind of fun. Barbara says, say hi to Don. Don, hello. Not sure if he's on the ship or watching. I think he might be on the ship. All right, we're going to go towards the land side and over to the pool, where there is a surprising amount of activity, where people from up north are enjoying the warmth and people from down south are chilly and watching. Lacey, we want reviews on the food. No worries. Actually, very fortunate that on Saturday evening I'll have a chance to eat at Palo, which is the fine dining restaurant on the ship, and I'll tell you, I'm very much looking forward to that. Susan's going to take her grandkids in 2 years, her grandson. Melissa says, what's the temperature? Disney Dream's still in port, and it's about 65, which to me seems cold. But I'll show you here, there are a lot of people in the pool enjoying the sun. These are all the people from up north, I take it. And on the big screen, we have Frozen. Christina watching for her friends. Richard says, have I seen Mickey and Minnie? I actually did see both of them. They were in the terminal before you got on the cruise, posing for pictures with people, and there was quite a long line of folks who were waiting for those photos. All right, we're headed back to midship. And right above us is one of the signature items of the Disney Cruise Line, the Aqueduct, which I understand was the first water coaster. And here's somebody going by right now on the Aqueduct. I've already been told I'm not allowed to film on the Aqueduct, but I definitely want to check that out. It looks like a lot of fun. Laureen says, thanks for sharing. You are welcome. Glad to do it. Thanks for being here with me on the Disney Dream. We'll walk around a little bit more, especially while we are here docked at Port Canaveral and I've got a good internet connection. I will hopefully get a chance to do some additional broadcasts, maybe from Castaway Cay or maybe the Bahamas. We'll see, Nassau, the Bahamas. We'll see how things go. Let's check out a little more of the ship today. Sean said, awesome going live. Thank you. Melinda's son decided last night to do a Halloween cruise. That will be a lot of fun. Debbie asks where we're going. We have 2 stops on this itinerary. The first stop is at Nassau in the Bahamas, and the second is at Castaway Cay. Carol says the sailaway party is great. Yeah, that's happening tonight. I'm looking forward to that. All right, headed towards the back of the ship. Aqueduct right ahead of us. Dawn says, are there other Disney celebrities? There are, actually. I saw John, the Panda guy here. I saw Lou Mangello here. I saw Carl, the dad guy here. So there are a lot of famous Disney bloggers and video makers here. It's kind of fun to see everybody. Here is Waves. Not especially busy right now, but I imagine that will change. We'll go up a deck, see what's going on in the sports area. I may try to do another broadcast at a different time of some of the lower decks. So right now, I'm at the top of the ship, So decks 11 and 12. This is a lot of where the open outdoor activities are. There's also an atrium, a lot of spots in the lower areas as well, especially decks 3 and 4. Heather said school has been closed there since last Friday. Wow. I hope you get a little bit of warmth. Ooh, they got a ping pong table here. All right, got to check that out. Kind of concerned though that some balls may go over the edge, never to be seen again. Richard says, beats cold, damp Chatham in the UK. Thanks for joining me here in Florida. It's like a few challenging putt-putt courses here. Looks like fun. Learning a lot of this for the first time myself. We're headed around towards the back of the ship. Donna said, took a Disney cruise for her 20th 3 years ago. I hope you had a good time. That sounds like a great idea. Joe from cold upstate New York. Thanks for joining me. So this is kind of interesting. Port Canaveral's in a great spot, and I don't know if you can see way off in the distance. I will try to zoom in a little bit, but the NASA rocket assembly building is on the horizon. Let's see if we can peek in on it a little bit. So that building way over there on the horizon is where NASA assembles the rockets before they're rolled out to the launch pad to be launched. It's probably not coming through very clearly, but amazing historical place. Very interesting. Okay, let's see if we can get back to normal here. We're going to walk back towards the midship before we wrap it up for today. Hopefully over the next couple of days I'll have an opportunity to be able to do some more Facebook Live broadcasts, so I appreciate your being here for it. We'll see how the internet cooperates with doing such things. I don't really know. In my first Disney cruise, I'll be sure to keep everyone posted on the events that are taking place here and kind of my experience. So if you enjoy these Facebook Live broadcasts, there's probably an option in the top right where you can say turn on notifications, and if you do that, Facebook will let you know when I go live. Thanks to everybody who tunes in, and watch out for some more Facebook Lives over the next couple days. Thanks also for all the thumbs ups and the smiles and the hearts. Appreciate that. It's a good encouragement to me. So that's going to wrap it up for today. Almost time for the muster drill. So I hope you all have a great weekend, and stay tuned for some more broadcasts. So until next time, everyone, God bless. Have a good weekend.